Hello, good friends, and thanks for watching. It makes me happy, for which I say thank you. One of the greatest problems in our country today is unemployment. In this other video, I'll take off time to talk about the opportunities that a computer offers and a secret that we can use to succeed in any recruitment tests. Today in our country, we have thousands of certificate holders who have only the piece of paper which they call a certificate to show. Beside the certificate, they have nothing else. Our brothers and sisters will spend 3 years in the university to have a degree. Others will go for a further 2 years to have masters. And others will go for further 3 years or 4 or even 5 more years to have PhD. The fun in it all is that they are all there knowing that there is no job. Because when you get into level 1 and you see those who are in masters and PhD not having jobs, they graduate and they're riding bikes in the quarter. It should tell you something. But then most of them are hoping that they will be the lucky ones. And at the same time, they are in a class of thousands of students. You don't even look at those who have PhD, those who are supposedly teaching you, that they spend years, at least 8 years to have PhD in order to come back and beg to be recruited. We have watched videos of PhD holders still in the ministry hoping to be recruited. And that does not even tell you something, that PhD holders in your country are begging to be recruited. Let us look at recruitment tests. A recruitment test is announced for 10 places. And in our country, it is but normal that thousands of people would deposit files to be recruited among the 10. And that is how all of them will be praying to be among the fortunate 10. They will be studying to be among the 10. But yet, at the end, you will hear those who will not be successful saying how there is too much corruption, there is corruption, there is corruption. It's trivial to say there is corruption. I think at the time when we go to school, and if truly education is second only to a living being, then we should already know that there is a problem somewhere. The secret is self-evaluation. Yes, evaluate yourself and be sure and ask yourself if you'll be able to succeed before you sit for the exam. If there are about 10 places and you already know that more than 1,000 people will be competing for that 10th place, what are you doing to make sure that you are among the 10? What can you say with absolute certainty that you will do to be among the 10? That is the question you should ask yourself. You want to talk about studying hard? Some of you go and write, and because you answer all your questions well, when you fail, you say it's corruption, as if you're the only one who wrote well. Among the over 1,000, I can give you a guarantee that more than 100 will write well and will have 100%. But still yet, among the 100 having everything, 90 still has to fail. That means only 10 will pass. Imagine that among the 1,000 that writes, you have at least 50 people are ready to do everything humanly possible in order to be successful. Even then, only 10 will be recruited. Some of us think for you to be recruited, you must know somebody who knows somebody. No, come on. The number of persons in our country having the rank of a minister are more than 50. And so imagine that these guys with the rank of a minister all have candidates in an exam. That means even a minister's candidate will still not be selected because they need only 10 persons. If we continue to go to the university, you go and pay fees, you go and pay rent, and you're buying food, spending your time studying what God alone knows how it will help you. Because at the end of the day, you will not be able to do anything, and you have only a piece of paper in your hands, which you call a certificate, and you'll be hoping to have a job. Master's PhD does not solve any problem that our country has now. Those certificates and degrees solved problems in the past. Today, the government is passing across a strong message. The government designed programs for these universities. So you go to school, You pay fees, you study something that has been designed by somebody that you should study. You study it. At the end, he gives you a certificate that you have studied and you have succeeded in what he designed for you to study. And yet, he cannot recruit you. Is that not a strong signal? Our problem is no longer going to be solved with those certificates and degrees. We have something else. We need something else. We need to be able to do things. We have carpenters around. We have bricklayers around. Our problem is we don't have houses. We don't have homes to stay. We need people to construct these homes. We need chairs. We need carpenters to be able to do our chairs. We need to put on dresses. We need tailors to be able to sew our dresses. The President of the Republic has spoken in his own way. You may not like it. It may not be the way that you would have loved that he speaks. It may also not be the way that if you were in his place, you would speak. But at least he's there now and he has spoken. By giving laptops to university students is a strong signal that he's passing across, that henceforth the use of computers will constitute a major component in his governance policy. Computers are not only being used in governance. Computers is used in all the aspects of our daily lives. If you want to study, you can choose what to study, and you study online using the computer, and over and above all, it is for free. It is for free. You acquire knowledge, you acquire skills, you are acquiring skills, highly sought after skills, and all of these for free. And so there are thousands of opportunities that you can have inside the computer. All you need is to have the basic knowledge of the computer.